What if the next time you turned on your tap, nothing came out? Or worse yet, what if the water that did flow was not safe to drink? This is the harsh reality for approximately 2.2 billion people around the globe. A crisis that demands our attention and action. Water, the life-giving elixir, is alarmingly scarce for a huge chunk of our planet's population. Today, we delve into the depths of this global water crisis, unearthing vital facts and figures and understanding its profound implications. Our journey begins with the stark fact that around 2.2 billion people, nearly a third of the world's population, lack access to safely managed drinking water. This means water that is free from contamination and readily available at home. Imagine not being able to quench your thirst, cook your meals, or wash your hands in the midst of a pandemic because safe water is a luxury you simply cannot afford. Moreover, the crisis doesn't stop at drinking water. Over half of the global population, or 4.2 billion people, lack safe sanitation. This means they are exposed to diseases such as cholera, typhoid, and dysentery, which claim the lives of nearly 800,000 children under 5 each year. Now, consider this. Every minute, a newborn dies from infection caused by lack of safe water and an unclean environment. Every minute. This is not just a crisis, it's a catastrophe. But water scarcity isn't only about health. It's also about education, especially for girls. According to UNICEF, girls in sub-Saharan Africa miss 20% of the school year because they have to fetch water for their families. That's equivalent to 45 days of learning lost each year. And then there's the economic cost. The World Health Organization estimates that for every dollar invested in water and sanitation, there's a $4 return in the form of reduced healthcare costs. Yet, many developing countries are forced to spend up to half their gross domestic product dealing with water-related issues. To sum up, the global water crisis is a pressing issue that impacts health, education, and economies worldwide. It's a crisis that affects over 2.2 billion people who lack access to safely managed drinking water. It's a crisis that costs lives, with a newborn dying every minute due to water-related infections. It's a crisis that deprives girls of education, with those in sub-Saharan Africa missing up to 20% of the school year. And it's a crisis that drains economies, with developing countries spending up to half their GDP on dealing with water issues. The global water crisis is a complex and multifaceted issue, but it's not insurmountable. It requires our collective attention, understanding, and action. Because water is not just a resource, it's a right. And every single person on this planet deserves access to safe, clean water.